Guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about something that you probably don't hear a lot about when it comes to flying FPV drones, racing, or freestyle. Tiny whoops, all of the above. It's about the connection between yourself and this hobby, and maybe more deeply why we fly FPV. And this is a subject that mostly pertains to our audience, but it also extends outside of the FPV community. And that subject is your mental health. Now, for me, FPV for a long time now, outside of everything else that's going on in my life, these little guys right here, they have become my friends in a way. And it's my own little kind of world that I go to when I want to feel happy. And sometimes you have to have that type of escape to just kind of get back away from the things that are going on in your life, relationships, bills, kids, etc. Maybe you're someone who's younger, you live in your parents' house, maybe you do it to kind of settle your mind if your home life is bad. There's a million different types of home situations out there that can be hard on you. And maybe you're dealing with some past traumas, maybe you're dealing with current trauma. And maybe you're just getting into this sport and you don't even realize the effects that it's going to have on your life and your level of happiness. And you might not even really tapped into it yet. So this video it's kind of like one of those videos you can put on, let this play, and kick back and kind of hear my perspective on how FPV can kind of save lives. So many of you guys out there have made comments on the channel over the years. We're almost on our 10th year coming up at the end of this year, 10 years in FPV, and I have heard so many stories from around the world of how drones and FPV have literally helped them keep their sanity. And also, stay away from drugs and alcohol, give them a break from obsessing over trying to numb the pain of whatever it is you're going through. And also, as men, we kind of need something to do and something to fix. And that's just kind of like the nature of man. We want to fix things. And part of what FPV gives us is, number one, something to do. And number two, something to fix. And it gives us something that we can do hands-on, which is kind of important as a man. I mean, if you look at the demographics of my channel, it's 96% men. So shout out to the ladies out there, 4% ladies on the channel. That's awesome. We would like those numbers to grow because we like more women into FPV. Kind of reminds me of the early days of kite surfing. There used to be 95% guys out on the beach with kites and surfboards. And eventually, a lot of women joined the sport of kite surfing and kiteboarding. But drones, I know there's a ton of ladies out there, and some of you girls are in the same situation. Depends on your home life, family life, and things like that. But this sport is, in a lot of ways, a big learning curve. And that's why we join communities, so that we can find support in each other and learn how to fly, learn how to maintain, learn how to work on things. And we make new friendships. And I think that's one of the most important things for humanity, is to kind of reach out there into the world and make new relationships, whether it's online, that can be kind of a platonic type of friendship, but really you get out there and eventually you do meet new people in this hobby, which is probably the best benefit of any of this. It's hanging out with you guys and meeting new faces and seeing new places and flying new places. It's a ton of fun. But mental health and FPV really do go hand in hand. And I mean, if you have a story how FPV helps you out and how FPV makes your day. Or maybe it helps you get through a tough time in your life. Share that with others in the FPV community, and keep doing what you're doing, because I think that this is a very healing hobby in a lot of ways. And I myself, I'm a tinkerer. That's why I do this channel, because I can't stand not to be like putting my drivers to something and tinkering with something. And my mind, I have to constantly be like working on something or fixing something. And there's a lot of guys like that out there, and girls. But for me, it really provides me with a sense of satisfaction, accomplishment when I build a new drone, or I fly a new drone, or I even just set up a new drone for a bind and fly for a review, and I take it out and fly it, and I had a good day with it, or a good week testing it. Like, that's a lot of fun for me, and that's where a lot of people don't know about this sport, and they don't know about the healing side of the sport that gives you some satisfaction in your life. And in a lot of ways, we're trying to control a lot of things, everything in our life. We're trying to control things, and maybe it's our way of trying to control something, and keep that in control. But we all know that life it can be kind of like chaotic and out of control. So it's our sense of trying to grasp and maintain control of this crazy life. But no matter what it is in your life that you might be struggling with right now, whether it's your own emotions or family life, maybe your ex, your situation, your bills, drugs and alcohol, I really do feel like that this is a healing hobby. And we've created a community that is no drama. I mean, it really is. Our FPV community on Discord is super chill, and the guys stick up for each other, and we become a family, and I really appreciate that aspect of my channel, and that means the most to me. So today's video, it's a little bit of introspection on the hobby in general and how it can help boost your mental health. And if it already has boosted your mental health, again, tell your story in the comments down below. How has it affected you? Maybe it's frustrated you, and maybe it's given you joy, and maybe it's given you a combination of both. But tell your story and get it out there, and let other people know that you're there and flying. Share your videos with us. And we also have another competition coming up for season 2 in FPV Fighter. So after the first, hopefully the first week of next month, we're gonna launch season 2. Right now, I'm in the process of building out my new shop. I'm moving and also building a house at the same time. So it's been pretty crazy here on the channel, but I've tried to maintain keeping the videos coming to you guys and keeping you guys entertained while I'm just doing 1,001 things over off camera. But eventually, soon, I hope, things are going to get back to a steady norm for me, and I'm always striving to keep things in check, so to speak. And that's a man's job, as a dad, a father, a husband, or a friend. We're always trying to maintain, and FPV does keep that balance for me and all these things in life. And like that's a huge treasure for me, life treasure. And I love these little things. I honestly do. Anyone that tells you otherwise about this channel just does not know me personally. So I appreciate your time. Thanks again for watching today's overview of mental health and FPV. It is really a great hobby. I cherish and I love it, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Justin Davis. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Hey, and go fly today.